President Biden delivering a critical address on protecting democracy. He's putting election deniers on notice and highlighting the stakes for midterm elections in just 5 days. Wake Up Charlotte's Drew Petromo has the latest from Washington.
Ben, midterm elections are almost always tough on the party in power, and with inflation high and voters focused on the economy, Democrats face major headwinds. Trying to defy those odds, the party's top brass painting Republicans as too extreme. President Biden focused on threats to democracy in his final pitch to voters.
We don't settle our differences in America with a riot, a mob, or a bullet, or a hammer.
Trying to convince voters that today's Republicans can't be trusted to run the country, President Biden pointing to the violent attack on the U.S. Capitol and the recent attack of U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband.
The extreme MAGA element of the Republican Party, which is a minority of that party, as I said earlier, but is this driving force, is trying to succeed where they failed in 2020, to suppress the right of voters and subvert the electoral system itself.
It's an argument former President Obama repeated in Arizona, campaigning for Democrats in the state.
Democracy's at stake in this election.
Mitch McConnell, the top GOP leader in the Senate, tweeting, President Biden is desperate to change the subject from inflation, crime, and open borders. Now he's claiming that democracy only works if his party wins. Other top Republicans also firing back.
The Democrats were dividing us as they moved forward. They just want to distract from the disasters they created.
Republicans seizing on crime and the sluggish economy. Wednesday, the Federal Reserve announcing another big hike in interest rates, aimed at lowering inflation that now hovers above 8%.
Under Joe Biden, our country has turned into inflation nation.
Different messages aimed at convincing voters who in just 5 days are poised to decide which party controls Congress and state capitals across the country. President Biden will travel to New Mexico today, where he'll deliver remarks on student debt relief. Tonight, former President Trump is in Iowa, holding a rally to support candidates for governor and U.S. Senate. Reporting from Washington, I'm Drew Petromo. Wake Up Charlotte.